Hi, my name is Rob Goad. My wife is Melissa Goad. We have 4 daughters, Peyton, Audrey, Scarlett, and Lexi, ages 13 to 5. Yes, 5 ladies in my house. I've been at TCC for a long time. My family came here in February of 1990. I think I was about 8 years old. In my 20s, I did stop going to church for a little while. Towards my late 20s, I tried to find another church, but ultimately God led me back here. Over the course of that time, God has grown me in many ways. Growing up in church, of course, you're exposed to Sunday school and preaching, prayer and Bible reading, and certainly God used those things to grow me. Also, though, there have been many hard life lessons that God has used. I am a very head-oriented guy, so it's easy for me to think of Christianity in very, we'll say, intellectual terms. But God is not just a God of the mind, He's a God of the heart too. And part of growing up and part of making your faith your own is God getting a hold of your heart. And I think one of the biggest ways that God did that for me was through serving others. God has made me the way He's made me. He's given me specific gifts. And I think over the last few years, I've had the opportunity to serve people using the gifts that God gave me for that purpose. And that has really made my relationship with God grow and make the spiritual part of me come alive. I'm currently serving at TCC in a few different ways. First of all, I'm teaching the young adult Sunday school class. I got involved in that because I have a passion for teaching. I have a passion for seeing the light bulb go on in people's eyes when you're talking about God and you're talking about the Bible and you're asking the tough questions and then boom, it's like something just hits them. It's absolutely rewarding to me. I'm also leading a small group with my wife, Melissa. That's been absolutely rewarding. Our small group is great. I love the people that we're in it with, and it's just an opportunity to get together and to grow in Christ together. Another way in which I'm serving here at TCC is I have the opportunity to disciple a young man. It's the first time I've ever attempted anything like this, and it has been absolutely rewarding. I think that a part of the discipleship arrangement is that he is certainly growing closer to God, but the reality is, so am I. This has been an interesting year. I was asked last February if I would consider joining TCC eldership. One of the very first things we did was read the book, They Smell Like Sheep. We did it together. There's a whole study that goes along with it. If you have the opportunity to read the book, I certainly recommend it. After we got through They Smell Like Sheep, one of the things that I was confronted with was the question, what does it actually mean to be an elder? So part of the journey that I've been on is really thinking through that, asking myself, what's my eldership philosophy? How do I think about that at all? It's certainly one thing to read a book and do a study. It's quite another to actually do the thing. I said yes to being an elder for 3 reasons: shepherding, mentorship, and equipping. One of the things that we learned through the book, They Smell Like Sheep, is that this is the basis of what being an elder is. I want to shepherd. I want to mentor. I want to equip. When you're asked to join the eldership, it's actually a little bit freaky because it's obviously a big responsibility. I think that right now, God is calling me in my life to take on this responsibility. Feel free to stop me in the hall and have a conversation with me. I'd like to get to know you. Also, next Sunday we'll be meeting in room 206. I'm going to be there. This is an opportunity for you to come and talk to me and maybe pick my brain, get to know me a little bit. I hope to see you there.